There's a few ways to catch the Zeri. Like, you can catch her with a Maokai ultimate. If you can root the Zeri early on, like, that can work. But it is going to be very difficult to catch the Zeri. Having a secondary threat in these fights can be a big problem.
Aatrox is a good pick into the 4 picks that came before the Vayne. Not going to be fun playing Aatrox in a Vayne, even if you avoid the early level.
I like this level 1, though.
Keen doesn't have flash, so he is going to ghost, and he is going to just die. I mean, tries to go in there and create space for Canyon, but instead he's the one that eats the kill, and also Canyon is denied.
Zeus was he went straight to the bottom lane, and Ruler's gonna have to flash.
Wow. Open 4.
They were able to group up on a Vayne that they know doesn't have flash. They send the Aatrox bottom.
Oh
God!
Ruler just electrocuted! He got zapped out of the sky!
You buffed that enough, and I guess you could just kill a Zeri. All right, well.
It's just that playing this comp from behind, it really is just that feeling of, it's okay, guys, we scale. Just wait for the inevitable late game, or maybe some mistakes from Hanwha Life Esports, but
it's the way that it happened, I think, that is the reason why it feels so bad, right? Like, the way that Zeus was able to kill Ruler in the bottom lane while he's trying to greed for those minions. You know, it's the way that they were able to catch a flashless Vayne in the top side. Because I still think this game is 100% playable for Gen.G. They're just one hand tied behind their back for now. They will scale, and if they can stave off the pressure a little bit more, there is definitely an angle for them to come back. They will grab this first dragon as well here. It's just, will we see further issues? Will we see this further snowballing here? Because Gen.G can recover a few good skirmishes for them, and they're right back in it. They have that global Galio.
Thankfully, he is with us here on the caster desk, just in case we need certification. So far, did not pass the certification test, did Ruler.
It is looking less and less likely that we will have a certification in this game as we get closer to 12 minutes in.
But hey, you never know.
You never know.
It can come at any time, sometimes when you never expect it. As they're setting up again. Here, this time, trying to get in onto Keen, and Keen, he's going to pop his ult, but isn't too late. He goes in Viz. But Zeus, down a flash. Is he in range? He's got Zeka with him, and that should be enough, right? Zeka? Okay, there you go. One auto takes him down. Still has 2 charges on a Spirit Rush against Lee Sin. Viper, he's trying as hard as he possibly can, now that he's picked up BT, to already start putting on a lot of lane pressure, and that's really what he's going to enjoy on this pick here. You know, again, not the traditional AD carry, but he picks up that early BT. He's very safe, and he will shut down mid lane and just hold it down for the rest of his team to continue with this this lead they have.
You know, we haven't been huge fans of the MF, but this is something she does really well, and why teams pick her is once you have that BT, no AD carry can really contest mid priority against you.
And you have double up, which just naturally does a ton of damage, so you just kind of keep chipping away, healing up, getting your shield back, and it's Zeri just kind of pitifully trying to finish a cull so she can get that first item. Very close now.
Oh, man.
Keen, I mean, he might get flashed on here. Keen does not have flash. There it is, the Q, and the ult is not even needed.
He had to just commit his ghost and run away, I think, there. But he waited so long, loses his ghost anyways, and still dies.
To a Rift Herald fight, it's not that meta.
Yeah, I also don't think...
You probably lose anyway.
I don't think Zeka needs to TP, so he's just very happy to keep Keen under a turret and continue to put that pressure on 2 levels up.
So Hanwha Life, they just have this lead, and it just snowballs out of control because Gen.G don't have any control at all.
Yeah, it's the classic, you know, 0-3 Vayne, TP's in, pops ult, tumbles, goes invisible, presses condemn, dies immediately. Just everything, the charm from Zeka, the delight Q as well. If Gen.G were ahead and you have the extra budget to pick up QSS, not just for Keen but for Ruler as well, on top of the cleanse, and his cleanse is regularly up, that is when it can feel really hard for HLE. But now, that's so far away. This CC is going to stick, and if they burn Cleanse of Ruler, that cooldown is going to feel so long.
The extra dragon that Gen.G were able to pick up early on is so helpful in this game for giving them the longevity they need to potentially survive. I'm not saying it's likely. I'm saying it's very unlikely that they'll survive to Zeri being on 2 items and having a team fight they can take. I mean, she may end up getting a second item in this game. I just don't know if she'll be team fighting with have the dragon, though. And Hanwha Life are grabbing now Soul Point. You'd have 5 minutes less time to sit around and avoid fights here. So at least there's that. I mean, I'm really cup 1/10 fulling this one.
This.
At that health, yeah, I think
at this health, let's see. As the sweet spot's going to hit, he dodges the second one, but the damage is in. The flash comes down in one auto. Zeus, I think he gained health on that fight. He gained health in the 1v1.
He has flash advantage. He actually couldn't. He was like, okay, I'm actually going to flash for the triple sweet spot so I can have the big ball on top of that pain.
Very much Gen.G here because they know, you give Zeri a moment, you give Vayne a moment. You're going to have a moment yourself as Duro and Ruler will hop away together, dash away. In comes the TP, they got that. As the flash comes in, they get behind Viper, and now may be able to take him down. There you go, the shutdown, but now here comes the massive team fight from the side of Hanwha Life Esports. They group everyone up. They don't have a lot of damage as the taunt goes in onto the Aatrox. There's the kill, but the Aatrox might just be enough from this far ahead, level 15. Ruler, though, the 80 carry still left alive. In goes Canyon. He wants to continue the fight. Zeus going back in against the two of them as he desperately wants to get on to Ruler here, but I just don't think he has the reach to do so. Zeka sticking around, winning the 1v1, and now chipping away at Canyon's health bar might have been enough as Ruler just doesn't have a front line to continue cutting this one out. A bit scary, but Gen.G gave it, the old college try.
Can't certify that one, unfortunately. Ruler's so close.
Doesn't really do anything this time around. Doesn't have the flank angle.
Doesn't have the flank, doesn't have a flash. Not going to be able to get on top of Viper this time, and that's just Dragon, as you say. And now Zeka, ult back in hand. Good angle here. It's the best they're going to get.
So risky, though. And Zeka was the lowest HP person. He's going to TP back in.
It's going to reset, too.
Now, I don't know about this.
I mean, they can hold it for a while.
Just flip
Zeka
the
has
game.
TP.
You know what?
Might as well.
It's a 13% full game. Just flip it.
Zeka's going to TP very far away, though.
Yeah, I mean, this is getting relatively low, 5,000 health as Zeus has the angle. It's just going to come down to a flip. The charm goes totally wide, but in goes Delight. Everybody's so low, and it does go the way of Hanwha Life Esports. This fight is good for Peanut, and that should be the nail in this one, as the right side of the fight is heavily Hanwha Life. Chovy trying to desperately get away from an MF, who's about to strut her way over and try to take him down. And 1Q1 auto, not quite enough. As Chovy may just barely, he's going to have to flash that one as the rain comes down. He's still on the run. He's still on the run, and he gets his ult up, and there he goes down. As it is a full ace, finally, for Hanwha.
I think there was a lot of scenarios where that fight went wrong for Gen.G. Even if they
kill onto
3 entire levels up.
And then he got another kill. Yeah, he's 3 levels up. He's about to hit level 17 as well.
I mean, Keen played this game a little bit disrespectfully, but it's the early level 1 that gave him a little bit of an edge, and he ran with it, man. He got that solo kill, crushed Keen in the second 1v1. I was just going in.
He's got Otacon buff. He's like, all right, I'm ready to rumble. Somebody fight me, please. I'm so fed right now. He flashes in, and this is looking like old Otacon buff. Making some room. Down goes Viper, though, as Hanwha Life Esports, he's taking a little bit too big of a bite there.
Yeah,
they're not going to get the inhibitor.
Wolf was talking a bit about Keen being disrespectful, and I think we just a decision.
I mean, he could have flashed instantly out, but that would have been equally funny, I think.
I feel like they had the ending drops, the driplets of the Otacon buff, and they just desperately wanted to send a message or something. It looked funny. They're still going to win the game. They still have Baron for 30 seconds on 3 members. As TP comes in onto a turret, Chovy does get into the front of the fight as Zeus maybe trying to get another kill onto Keen here. He is going to have a bit of help from Viper, who flashes on in and gets some revenge himself. As down will fall the Nexus turrets. They have so many cannon minions that are empowered on this one. As this game felt like a done deal at minute 1, and Hanwha Life Esports will make it a done deal here at minute 30. As down goes the Nexus, they take the lead 2-1.
These were some of the best highlights from today's matchup. Which moment was your favorite? Let me know in the comment section below. This is OP, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.